Have you ever thought of making money from digital products? Well, same here. In 2019, I had this genius idea to write a book, self-publish it, and sell it. It was an ebook, and at the time, I sold the book for 1,000 naira, which at the time was $1, but now it's definitely less than $1. When I had the idea to do this at the time, I did not know that I was setting myself up for a roller coaster of mistakes that would cost me time, money, and frankly speaking, my sanity. In this video, I'm going to be revealing the shocking truths that I learned from selling this ebook that completely changed my perspective on online business. So let's jump in. So first of all, if you're just coming to this channel for the first time, hey there, my name is Benny and I am a business coach. I basically create content to help you make more money and unlock financial freedom. So if that's your cup of tea, let's stick around. So like I said, I had written and self-published this ebook, but what I did not say is that I've actually done this twice. I have written, self-published, and sold not one, but 2 ebooks. And from those experiences, the first lesson I learned was that if you plan on selling a digital product and making money from it, you need to create the product with value in mind. And what I mean by this is, as at the time when I was making those ebooks, I wasn't thinking, how will this book add to the lives of its readers? I was honestly just writing from a place of self-expression and creativity, and yet I expected people to buy. And to be honest with you, people actually bought the product, but they bought it to support me and not necessarily to improve or to better their own lives. Because guess what? There wasn't much in it for them. So if they were going to buy it, it's like, let me just show support, not because they felt like this book is going to transform my life or this book is going to change my life. And people are inherently selfish. People mostly think, what is in it for me? And so if people are buying a product that you're selling just to support you, that puts a limit or a cap on the amount of people that can actually buy that product. Because how many people out there are trying to support a newbie, someone that they don't know, someone that they're just starting out? It's mostly going to just be your friends and your family members, and after that no one else is buying. So I would say that's one of the first things that caught my attention, just the fact that I was actively advertising this product and pushing it to get people's eyes on it, and yet it did not move a lot of people to buy because they just did not see the benefits that they would experience from buying the product. The second lesson that I learned from selling my ebook for $1, or right now I would say less than $1, is that you should not sell anything for $1. Instead, make it more valuable and sell it at a premium price or make it free. At the time, like I said, I sold the book for 1,000 naira and I had to spend money out of pocket for some advertising. So what that means is the money that I made from selling the product also went into advertising the product, and of course, some personal cash as well. And personally, I wouldn't consider that the best business model. I'm not saying that you should not spend money out of pocket to promote your product. I'm not saying that. However, for someone that had zero strategy on how I planned to make that money back, that was pretty foolish. If you're going to spend money out of pocket to advertise your product, before you do that, have some sort of strategy in place to make that money back. If not, that is not a business, that is a non-profit organization, that is a charity, whatever it is you're running, but it's definitely not a business. The third lesson that I learned from selling my ebook for less than $1 is that promotion never ends. Guys, the moment you stop talking about your product, people will also stop talking about it. And the reason is very simple. You are your biggest marketer. It is your product. Even if the product is good and some people might actually like advertise your product for you and talk about it, but at the end of the day, if you're just starting out and you're not talking about it, you don't have a platform to constantly market your product or promote it, then at some point sales will slow down for the business and you might not make as much money or even any money for that product. A good example is all these brands like Coca-Cola, Nike, Puma, detergent brands, and so on and so forth. Why do you think these brands keep pushing out advertisements on your TV screens, on YouTube, on Instagram? Like, they are constantly advertising their products because they know that the moment you stop hearing about them, the moment you stop seeing them, out of sight, out of mind. All of a sudden, they start becoming relevant, and the newest people on the block who are making a lot of noise about their products, they are the ones that people are actively going to patronize. And it's nothing personal, it's literally just business. So if you have no plan to promote your products, if you have no plan to constantly advertise your product, then just know that at some point you might not get as much people buying that product, or you might not even get anyone buying that product. And yeah, that's just the harsh reality. So basically what I learned is that when you have a product, keep talking about it until you're tired of selling it. When you're tired of making money from that product, then you can stop talking about the product. The fourth lesson that I learned from selling my ebook for less than $1 is that strategy is the single biggest differentiator between a successful business owner and a failed business owner. Guys, I'm going to let you in on a secret. No one ever succeeds by mistake. Don't be like me. Before you sell a product, ask yourself, what is your strategy to launch this product? What is your strategy to sell this product? Is it a one-time sale or an evergreen sale? Which means, are you just going to build tension and then just sell it at once and make your money and bounce? Or are you going to keep selling it over and over and over and over again and get recurring revenue for that product? If that strategy does not work, what is your backup plan? What is the goal behind selling the product? Are you trying to drive sales and make more money, or are you trying to bring awareness to a different product? There's so many things to consider when selling a product, and the backbone of all those things to consider is strategy. Once you have put all these considerations into some form of written strategy, then you would be able to know if that plan worked or not, if you're going to repeat that plan, or if you're going to change your strategy next time. Of course, there are so many other lessons that I learned from my failed businesses. So if you want a part 2, let me know in the comments below, and I will keep exposing myself so that you can learn from my mistakes. If you want to learn the right way to make more money, I break it down in a webinar class called the Make More Money webinar. You can check it out using the link in the description box below or in the pinned comments below. See you in my next video.